Good morning from KMVT.
Good morning. Here's a look at your digital news update. One of the more popular attractions in Twin Falls will be closed starting next week. Twin Falls County officials are starting a construction and paving project in Centennial Park. Access will be closed from September 2nd through the 10th. Crews will then temporarily reopen the park on the 11th, and it will be open through the 14th. But then the park closes again on the 15th until further notice. The county's goal is to improve boat access and parking. The Jerome School District reopened for students yesterday after canceling classes last week due to issues with their new busing system. District Superintendent Brent Johnson says there was a, quote, catastrophic failure in their bus routing software. Many addresses didn't register in the system correctly, leading bus drivers to places like corn and beet fields. Johnson also says the district has been notifying parents whose drop-off locations could not be confirmed, telling them their kids would not receive bus transportation starting yesterday. The district sent out a form to those parents asking them to update their students' records to help resolve the issue as soon as possible.
We're going to have a team on it for multiple hours a day, fixing and calling families that are affected by transportation issues. Our hope is to have them routed every day until we get down to the last person, which will probably take a week or two.
Superintendent Johnson says the district has also added new measures to help ensure improved operations for the bus program. They include enforcing a bus pass system, making bus tags available to students so that the district can make sure they're on the right bus, and updating maps and routes. A man is facing multiple felony charges after allegedly pulling out a gun at a Filer bar over the weekend. 44-year-old Jeremy James Edwards faces 4 counts of felony aggravated assault with a deadly weapon or instrument. According to court documents, on Saturday around 8:20 p.m., a Filer police officer responded to a call at the Speakeasy Bar for a report of a man pointing a gun at people and then leaving the area. When the officer arrived, he made contact with several patrons and a bartender who claimed that Edwards pointed a gun at them. According to witness statements, Edwards was, quote, running his mouth to the bartender, end quote, and one of the patrons told him to stop, which is when Edwards pulled out his gun. He allegedly pointed at 4 people and fled the scene. Sunday morning, a Filer officer arrested Edwards and confiscated a handgun. Edwards posted bail and is due back in court on September 5th. There is a no contact order in place. Idaho is just 6 weeks into a new fiscal year, and the state is projected to end with a budget deficit of nearly $80 million. The Idaho Capital Sun is reporting that a new budget report from the Idaho legislature reflects an ending balance of $79.9 million. This is according to the fiscal year 2026 General Fund Budget Monitor for August. It was 3 years ago that Idaho ended fiscal year 2022 with a record $2 billion surplus. But since then, the state has reduced state revenue. The past legislative session, the Idaho legislature cut taxes by $400 million and spent more than $50 million on a tax credit for private education. While it's still early into fiscal year, the budget deficit could increase, decrease, or rebound into a surplus. After weeks of deliberations and public hearings, the city of Twin Falls has passed its budget for the upcoming fiscal year. The nearly $100 million budget was approved by the council unanimously, with 1 council member absent. City Manager Travis Rothweiler says the budget aims to help properly fund the city as it continues to project both population and revenue growth.
You're seeing it every single day, whether it be the road maintenance that we continue to grow upon. We understand that there's some incredible inconveniences associated with road construction. There's also a very, very small window of time in which we can perform that.
During yesterday's meeting, the city also approved the Community Development Block Grant, an annual action plan, as well as a 5-year consolidated plan. The plans will help fund development projects such as potential projects to create a specialized pedestrian zone in front of the Twin Falls Library. Now let's get a look at your weather with meteorologist Justin Fanfarelli.
And good morning, everybody. We're starting off with partly cloudy skies, then an increase in the clouds, turning mostly cloudy into the Wood River Valley. Highs near 76 for the day today. Some showers and storms will develop into the evening, and it could be a heavy and steady rain lasting through the day tomorrow. Upper 70s into the northern Magic Valley and for Twin Falls and surrounding communities. As for the wind today, it will be pretty light, south-southeasterly around 5 to 15 miles per hour. It will be into the low to mid 70s into the mini Cassia region. The rain will be heavy and steady through Wednesday, tapering off Thursday, might last through Friday into the Wood River Valley. Temperatures into the lower 60s for Wednesday, but back into the upper 70s to near 80. Saturday through Monday with more sunshine. Into the Magic Valley, there's your rain, high of only 70 tomorrow, and then mid 70s for Thursday, chance of some showers and storms, and lower 80s for Friday and Saturday as sunny skies turn mostly sunny. Back to dry conditions, warmer for the weekend. Sunday and Monday, high of 86.
That was a look at your digital news update. We will be back with more news at noon. Until then, you can send us your story ideas to news@kmvt.com.